Twitch, YouTube, what is good? Bailey Zimmerman. I think this is the first song I'm kind of fully hearing by him. It's called Lost. He's got LAROI on his new album. We'll start here. We'll start with possibly Country LAROI. I've kind of avoided the snippets, I've guessed, because they linked up. I don't know if this will have a video or not. But let's check it out. Let's check out the new LAROI feature and let's see what this is.
Where do I go from here? Cause baby I'm going nowhere fast. Cause half of me disappeared when those taillights didn't turn back. Now I'm lost in the memory, lost in the blue, lost in the sheets in a bed that was meant for two.
Makes sense why Morgan Wallen's a fan.
Cause I've never been lost till I lost you. Same streets, same lights, same people in a bar on a Saturday night. Same moon, same sky, but I'm here looking around like where am I? My mind's spinning out of control. I can't sleep when I'm sleeping alone.
My mind's spinning out of control. I can't sleep. It could work. Is this the chorus? It could work. It could work. Excited to hear LAROI's full verse. I'm just praying it's not one of his, like, when he was on the last, Polo G album last year, that dude gave, 20 seconds. We need a little more than that. But it's kind of, it's still like the pop country, so this will work.
I can't sleep when I'm sleeping alone. I'm up all night just checking my phone, knowing you ain't coming home. Where do I go from here? Cause baby I'm going nowhere fast. Cause half of me disappeared when those taillights didn't turn back. Now I'm lost in the memory, lost in the blue, lost in the sheets in a bed that was meant for two. Where do I go from here?
Damn.
Cause I've never been lost till I lost you. Girl, you had me locked into your friends and your family got close to. Tell me which one should I do?
Damn, he got close with her family, her friends. But it might be all for nothing. Tay McRae does the country song. She goes on Morgan Wallen's. LAROI says, "Fuck it, post breakup. I'm going on Zimmerman's album."
Your friends and your family got close to. Tell me which one should I not talk to?
I don't know if I fall in that situation, but man, it sucks.
I wish that I knew when yours, it was just you. I should've read the signs, seen them too many times. And looking back, I know now why they say that love is blind. I guess you can't win a game.
I mean, yeah, that singing on this drums will work.
Where do I go from here?
Yeah.
Baby, I'm going nowhere fast. Cause half of me disappeared when those taillights didn't turn back. Now I'm lost in a memory, lost in the blue, lost in the sheets in a bed that was meant for two. Where do I go from here?
I like it. I like the tempo a lot. Did LAROI try to give a couple of vocals after his verse, or was I tripping? Was that Bailey? Kind of really one of the first full songs I've heard from him, but I mean, we've done a couple of country reactions on the channel.
Where do I go from here? Cause I've never been lost till I lost you.
I like it.
My mind's spinning out of control. I can't sleep when I'm sleeping alone. I'm up all night just checking my phone, knowing you ain't coming home. Where do I go from here? Cause baby I'm going nowhere fast. Cause half of me disappeared when those taillights didn't turn back. Now I'm lost in the memory, lost in the blue, lost in the sheets in a bed that was meant for two. Where do I go from here? Cause I've never been lost till I lost you.
I like the tempo of it. I actually think Bailey did pretty solid. I like it. In LAROI's verse, kind of in the middle there, it is cool. I figured and I've heard that his music kind of, it sounds like this, or it's kind of like that. This has all been a post 2020s decade. I mean, the mainstream country's been like this. I mean, Beyonce made an album on this shit. Post Malone album was one of my favorites from last year, so.
I never been lost till I lost you. I never been lost till
There's
I
some vocals
lost
in there,
you.
okay. Yeah, cool song. You know, LAROI, Zimmerman. You know, he said, you know, that's my boy, whatever. Yo, it's cool. It's cool. I like the song. I like the collab. And it's cool to see LAROI also. Like, you know, I'm just speaking from, you know, from my perspective as a fan. You know, huge fan of him. It's cool to see some different collabs this year, some mainstream collabs this year, that aren't even all, you know, hip hop and whatnot. So, you know, that's cool. It's not, you know, with the same artist over and over again. You know, I really didn't even expect this when I first saw this, or, you know, when I was talking about it a few weeks ago in my last LAROI video. So, it's out, it's here. Again, I don't know if they're doing a video or not. That's my first reaction. I think it's a solid song. It's definitely something I would play back. And I don't know, maybe should I do more country? Should I do more Bailey Zimmerman? Let me know on the channel. I don't know if LAROI will be on too much of this. I know he wants to be comfortable on it. I know he hasn't dabbled into this much. I know he hasn't done too much country, and I don't know if he was worried or not about being on it, but I felt like these two mesh well. And like I said, it's that like mainstream country. It's like that pop country, whatever you want to call it. Follow over on the Twitch, you know, be a part of the streams. I love you guys. Second channel, subscribe. Main channel, subscribe. I love you guys. Socials up in the top corner. Yeah, we're in the new room, baby. New era. So yeah, join us, baby.